your kids tell you, wow, how did you do?
Yeah.
You did a wonderful job. What more better, kind of credentials you want than
True.
your own, children saying that you are a good mom.
Yes, and you split it so beautifully. You said work, you said home and kids. But you are somebody who even took another piece of that pie, which is with myself. So at no time did you neglect your own health, because that's another thing women do not give prominence to. In the process of splitting themselves in all these spaces, they forget they have a life of their own as well.
Yeah.
So, how did you pick that pie piece and do that also really well, Usha?
No, that one, it's my passion has always been, kind of staying fit. My passion has been, if somebody compliments you, even today, you feel good about it, right? If
Hmm.
somebody says that, oh, how do you manage, you have lost weight or whatever, right? So I'm not,
Mm-hmm.
kind of saying that overweight is bad. I'm just saying that, you look good. So what did you do? So that that's always that compliments you get. It's really, really good, right? So, and also, when before I had my kids, I was very petite, and obviously 25, 26, 27, very petite. And with my pregnancy, both my pregnancies, I had some health issues. I had gained a lot of weight. Um, and I had this, with my young first one, it was bad. I had baby blues, postpartum depression, lot of things, right? So I had to intentionally do something about taking care of myself, my body rather, right? Intentionally had to do that because I was so overweight to a point. Even doctors were saying that you still look pregnant. I was joking, saying that you still look pregnant. So that's why intentionally I had to do something. Then it became a habit. In terms of keeping myself physically fit, in terms of keeping myself mentally fit and emotionally fit. Like I said, I'm an extrovert. I really need to kind of talk to people. I cannot hold anything to myself. I mean, I will not share everything with the single
Yeah.
person. So I have different people where I share some things with you, some things with them, some things with them, right? So that was how, by just talking it out, and I used to keep myself mental fit. And in the last, I would say, 7 to 8 years, that is when, even in the corporate world, right, we keep talking about energizing your mind, body,
Yeah.
heart, and
Yeah.
soul, and all. So now, when I reflect back, that's exactly what I was doing, but without a structured approach, or without like planning too much about it. The physical fitness part of it, I had to do it, and then it became a habit, and you feel good about it. And then and the mental part of it, I just cannot keep anything myself. And also, it really helps to have few people for certain things. Always I go to my sisters for something, I go to my mom for some things, I go to my husband for something, I go to my in-laws for something, but I go to my friends for other things. So, and being a kind of outgoing, outspoken personality, that helped me in terms of how I maintain myself. And in terms of the other, this one, when I moved back to India, I mean, I was always, because again, this extrovert nature and me, wanting to be around people, even in US, right? So I was very active in Indian associations, right? Um, in Kannada, I used to teach Kannada for kids born there. Very active cultural activities. I used to take lead in organizing the cultural activities for the Indian associations, because that used to make me happy, and I was good at it. I was good at kind of getting everybody together and making them work towards a common goal, in terms of that we need to do this, we need to learn this. And I used to get, it's not that I was the one I was the organizer, I was the event manager, but I used to get people saying that, oh, Rashmi, you're so good at this, come and do this for these kids. And not
Yeah.
like, that's how I used to be. And after coming here also, the same thing, the family events and all. And see, if it was 15 years back, if the environment was something like today, probably I would have changed my career, Rashmi. Seriously, I would have been an event manager. Um, Seriously, I would have been event manager, but I don't know, if for my corporate world, IT world, things were moving well. I did this. But now, it's too late. I thought about it. I thought about it, knowing that should I give it a try? It's like too late. No, I'm too old to get into event management and to do that and things like that. So that was how I was keeping myself. And then this Zumba aerobics and all was part of that, because and here I was freaking out, because every 5 minutes from my home I have a gym, 10 minutes from home I have a nice Zumba studio. So whereas in US I couldn't do this, because I didn't had additional help, other outside of help. Whereas in India, honestly, I don't have to do anything other than going to work and coming home, and then just
Yeah.
spend time with the family, right? You get help for everything here. So when I came here, honestly, I thought that I had a lot of free time with Bangalore traffic, with IT job. Honestly, thought I had a lot of free time. So that is when like I was going for this really aerobic and the Zumba classes, and but I did not maintain that. It's not easy to kind of continue a certification and
Hmm.
all. It was just a passion. I was saying that why not? I'm going to give it a try. So that was how I did. But I continue to do my physical exercises and all, and that is when even the fashion world opened up. I mean, I always wanted to dress up, right? I always like dressing up. I always wanted to get compliments from my people around me. So that is when this all these fashion shows and the ramp walks, and it started. That's a recent found passion about I would say 5 years back. And
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
and again, it's the same thing. Corporate culture. It all started here. Corporate culture, not 5 years back. I would take it back 8 years back. We were organizing these events. Okay, let's do fashion show. Ah, I want to do the fashion show. you know that's how it started. And again, I'm not very conscious of how I look. Right from the beginning, I was not at all conscious of me as a personality. I was like, I knew this is what I am. I will try to improve some areas where I think I should, but I'm not going to be perfect in all the angles. This is how I want to be. So that confidence I had in me, and that I would say that I didn't had any inhibitions per se. So
Yeah.
that was I participated in Mrs. India. My kids were making fun of me, mom. Some of the things that you're doing now, you should have done when you were in 20s and 30s, not when you are in your late 40s and now 50s. So that's okay. I enjoyed it. There are a lot of when I participated in Mrs. India. So that is when so many other doors opened up for me in terms of these fashion shows. I mean, I was in Bangalore Fashion Week a month back, and things like that. So I get to meet a lot more people from different areas, different fields, different personalities. I get to learn a lot of things from them. And if they think that I inspire them in some way by oh, she's so fit, so she has so much of energy, she's so enthusiastic in terms of
Yeah.
even now kind of dressing certain way, which is okay. If I inspire them a little bit, that's okay.